Alright, my friends, my family and my loved ones, just so you will get a proper view of out here. We lost signal just now, as you would have noticed at the end of our Facebook, but I said what I would do is, in cases like this here in the future going forward, is I would do some full high resolution video for you of the area that we cannot get to with Wi-Fi or with the internet signal, so data signal. Here we go. As I said before, that's Bell Point up in the distance, and I'm going to walk you the way that I came in this morning to show you how you can get to this actual location, and I will be posting this later on YouTube for you. But we lost signal just now, and I want to show you this actual section. So here we go. We're going to take advantage of technology, and we're going to see how we go from here. Just lovely, 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 stunning areas. Actually, now I'm onto the actual gimbal with its full power and ranges and technology and software and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a better view of the Skeets Bay development, Culpeper development. Not too sure the exact name of it, but it is between Skeets Bay and Culpeper. And just so you can see it a little bit better, sun is now coming up beautifully. It will give us a highlight for it. And here we go. As you can see, it is beautiful, beautiful development. It's very, very natural up here. There's not much shit. There's really no beach to swim on because Skeets Bay is just full of sargassum right now. But there are pools in front of every room, and it's a beautiful, beautiful setting. All right, so let's make our way around the walk as we said we'd do before. Yeah, we're going to utilize technology from here because there's some dead spots in the island. I'm not going to say where all of them are, because if Flo wants to know that, they can give me a call and give me a shout, and I will let them know. But there are a few dead spots in the island for sure, and I've been counting them, especially over the southeast section here as you drop below the first set of cliffs and stuff. But quite a few of them I have found recently. But the areas that are dead, there are no residences in those areas, so I guess it's really not that important, but it's good to know for them. Just beautiful area. All right, we talked about the caves in our life, just to give you a better look at them. You will see them there. Now, all of the cliffs in Barbados on the inland section will have these type of caves in them. Some of them will be deep, some of them will be shallow, and it's just where the weaker matter has been eaten out of the coral. And as Barbados grows and rises out of the sea, you will find these being the higher elevations in the near future. Well, not near future, but in the future. And then you will have these as inland cliffs. As you'll see, especially on the north side of the island, down by Pico Tenerife Gay Cove, there's a rock in the middle of the field. That's just as though it was at Bashaba, and that's just an indication. But beautiful, beautiful conditions out here. Sargassum is looking like floating gold this morning. Just stunning. And you can see from the sun, spectacular sunrise. Just beautiful. A little bit of filtration because you have a lot of high cloud in that general area, but beautiful. In the distance, you'll also see the maypole cacti coming into range now. Maypole cactus is, you'll see them around the island and stuff. That's it on the top of the cliff there. Two of them up erect there. You can probably make them out a little bit, not too clear because they're pretty far off, as you can appreciate. But just a beautiful, stunning day here in the island. Tropical breezes, as you can hear in the microphone. Lots of breezes and lots of sea spray and stuff. Just beautiful. All right, this is where we're going to be going up now. I'll go right up to the top with you, so that you can see where you park or where you get to and what kind of terrain you have to go over and what you have to climb to get to this spot here. I know there's some of you that will be exploring on your next trip, because a lot of you have been voicing that and saying that you will definitely be exploring the next time you come to Barbados. Just look at those rays coming off of that sun this morning. But you can definitely make out the rain there that's in the center of the camera now, just to the left of the actual sun itself, sorry, to the right of the sun itself. You can see it coming across there. It's actually coming fairly quickly, so I'll make my way out gently, and if anything I'll pick up some speed, and I'll obviously turn off the camera, because when you start running I'm not minding the camera, but we're going to make sure we do it without that, hopefully. So this is the trek. Now, finding this here, you have to drive across a lot of pasture, which you will see. I'll show you in a few minutes time, grass pasture. But it is just a beautiful location. It's so different from many other places that we have visited. I couldn't resist it yesterday. I know it's not the usual walking tour because of the loss of the signal. If we'd had cell signal, I would have actually brought you from up with the truck. down this cliff and expose you to this beautiful view. That was my intention, but unfortunately signal does not work in this area at all. It's a flat spot exactly where we are now. There are a couple of them, and there was one on the lower cliff which I was surprised about too when we lost our signal on our live this morning. That was a little bit of a surprise for me. Yep, I've been in training. Ryan has me hill fit, well, sort of, probably panting a little bit as well too, but I'm trying to resist that. I'm on video, I'm doing it live. Can't show how fit I am. So you don't want to be coming out here when it's wet. I know this is coral, but it's quite slippery. There's a lot of dust on it. So when it's wet also, it's next to a grass pasture. So the more people that walk out here, the more mud will come onto these rocks, the more dangerous it will become. That's what's greeting you and waiting on you when you come down these cliffs. Alright, back up a little further. Just beautiful, beautiful parish. St. Philip, gorgeous. Alright, this is really where our wagon is parked. This is the view from up here. Quite spectacular, as you can see. Just beautiful. And the flat St. Philip. Nothing until you get to that ridge in St. John. Just flat, flat, flat. Alright, just so you know where we are just to the north of Skeets Bay. You have to do a lot of off-road driving to get here. Not really off-road, but grass pasture driving for sure, and some cart roads. And I wouldn't recommend a car in here, especially if you've had rain anytime in the last week or so, because you will find small water traps up here that can make it a little difficult for you to get through. This is the remnants of yesterday when I was exploring. So it's not always dirty like this, please. So I know it is sometimes, but not always. Anyhow, that is it from up here. Just wanted to show you what you could not see with the live video. And we'll be doing more of this cliff in the near future. Our intention is to do all of Barbados. We're doing a really good coverage of it so far. We've done tons and tons of coastline, but we still have a lot to go. And some of the prettiest ones, which is the southeast, the east, and then up into the north and northwest. That's all still to cover. We've done some areas out there, but not all of them. So from Barbados again, this is sort of like add-on to the live this morning. So hope you've enjoyed what you have seen. Let me just take you over and let you get a last minute look at this beautiful cove down in here. Just lovely. You're hearing a few birds as well. Not as many as we would have heard in some of our other videos, but still beautiful sounds. And the sounds that you see, well, magical. I want to show you this entire cove area here. So here we go, this is it. So unless you know the route down to that lower elevation that we were on, you probably would not have a clue that you could get that close to the water out here, because looking at the other side, that looks as though it would be an impossibility. But just beautiful anyhow. Alright, so we'll catch you all later on. Stay safe, be cool, be loving, be kind, be generous, be careful, and love life. Live and love life. Catch you all later. God bless.